African Court of Justice, because this is a violation of the treaty. The treaty is not about heads of states. It's about the citizens of East Africa. Ease of movement of people, ease of trade. Deportation is for criminals and people who have committed offenses. What offense or what danger did we pose to the people of Tanzania in going to observe a public trial? The law in Tanzania demands a person charged with a criminal offense should have a fair and impartial public trial. So we were going to a public trial. And by the way, I had previously observed the trial of Tundu Lissu. On a day he was not brought to court, that was last month in April, when his lawyers made an application that he must be brought physically, the court declined, and on that day Tundu Lissu refused to participate in virtual proceedings. So this Monday, the 19th, the court had a change of heart and had ordered that he physically be produced in court, as you have seen in the footage. So he was produced in court. I would like people to know that I saw footage. Foreign observers were in the courtroom, mainly the diplomats accredited to Tanzania by their countries. These are the same people I had seen in April. All of them, or most of them, from European countries. How is it okay for people from another continent to observe trial, but for me, a citizen of Jumuiya, and for other citizens of Jumuiya, it becomes offensive to go and observe trial? These are double standards, and it's a case of states gone rogue, using the Jumuiya as weaponizing the Jumuiya to oppress the citizens of Jumuiya. And I bet what I have deduced is that the Kenya government, especially after the utterances of Musalia Mudavadi, is complicit in our detention, in the prolonged detention of Boniface Mwangi and his torture. If they wanted, they could have written a letter the very first day he was picked on the 18th to question why he was under detention. Boniface was picked on the 19th, not 18th. They could have questioned, they didn't. Today, the day he was dumped at the border of Kenya and Tanzania at Lungalunga, is the day they are hurriedly writing a letter, just to cover themselves. And I bet the letter was written after they had heard he had already been released and tortured. A country that lets its nationals face hostility in another country, that is not a government worth its respect as a government. And it does not need to be in place. It does not even deserve our taxes.